guys, to part 3 of 1990-1991 hockey. We're going to dive in and see what our polls are going to be this week. We might actually get through it on part 3, so let's take a look and see. So we have Paul Fenton, Dave Taylor, Petrie Sakura, Murray Craven, Dave Capono, Gatin Duchesne, Don Sweetney, Tommy Elbin, Scott Arno, Brad McCrimmon, Mike Keenan, Mike Ridley, Eero Jarvie, Kelly Miller, Adam Creighton, Scott Young, Peter Kilma, Steve Duchesne, Andy Brickley, Neil Broughton, Steve Thomas, Dave Babyshee, John McLean, Kurt Gillies, Miko Makila, Bob Erie, Gary Nealand, Yeri Hardra, Stefan Leach, Rich Sutter, Greg Hallgood, Jocelyn Lemieux, top prospects of Stephen Bugard, Brian Leach, and we got the St. Louis Blues team card, Joe Mullen, Brad Lurr, Curtis Lucien, Benoit Hogue, top prospects Jim Waite, Kevin Dindy, Craig Janney, Carl Simonson, Scott Stevens, Claude Lemieux, very nice card, Jim Korn, Craig Berube, Jeff Jackson, Andrew McBain, Clint Marletrick, top prospect Steven Fest, Eldrin Riddick, we got a Phil Housley, Mark Fitzpatrick, we got Team Capitals, Vladimir Ruskada, top prospects, Marty McSorley, Mark Janssens, Yoop Krupp, Stephen LeBleu, Glenn Featherstone, Dion Fleury, Tipu Nieminen, Joe Sakic, Billy Strin, Terry Carkner, Vladimir Krutov, Glenn Wisely, Jacques Coutier, top prospect Jamie Leach, Dave Lowry, Dean Evison, Chris Terry, John Tucker, Mike Gardner, Matthew Snyder, we got Bob Gould, Dave Manson, and another checklist. So that was that pile there, guys. A couple big names, a couple big hits there. We got Stuart Gavin, Glenn Healy, Tony Granato, Bill Holder, Daniel Bartholomew, Peter Sabuga, Kirk Muller, Sergei Mamoso, Ron Haxtell, Frederick Olson, Craig Simpson, Darren Pupa, Kelly Kisso, Pierre Turgeon, Tom Barrasso, Marty Jonah, Patrick Sundstrom, Team North Stars, Jeff Norton, Boston Bruins, Callie Johnson, Randy Ledoux, John Tornelli, Gary Roberts, Troy Murray, Slavin LaBeouf, Mario Marius, Tony Tanton, Issa Tikkanen, Greg Pawlowski, Steve Casper, Ekana Saintsnow, Basil McRae, Garth Butcher, Adam Oates, Rick Vive, Kevin Thatcher, top prospects Dave Chalowski, Glenn Anderson, Hartford Whalers, Wendell Young, Kevin Lowe, another checklist. We had the Buffalo Sabres, Larry Robinson, Rob Brundamore, Gary Galley, Mike Richter, Michael Goulet, Chris Neelan, Randy Volchek, Guy Carbonneau, Zarly Zapisk, Brett Hall, Steve Bosnick, John Van Beansbrook, Tim Kerr, Luke Robitaille, John Cullen, Doug Linster, Gary Suter, Darren Pupa, Doug Wilson. We're almost done, guys. We got All-Star Cam Neely, All-Star Brian Bellows, New York Rangers, All-Star Wayne Gretzky, All-Star Al McGinnis, Sylvian Turgeon, Cam Neely, Michael Provona, Randy Cunningworth, Todd Kruger, Don Burimo, Rick Bennett, top prospect. We got the Oilers, Randy Gillen, Brian Bellows, Doug Crossman, Pat Illinick, Brent Suter, Kirk McLean, Gordy Roberts, Greg Gilbert, Peely Eklund, Jamie McCowan, top prospect Donald Audette, Jeff Courtnall, Dan Quinn, Randy Gregg, Mike Peedy, Brian Strickland, John Casey, John Tonelli, Mark Recchi, Brad Shaw, Steve Tootle, Troy Matlin, Keith Brown, Mike Bullard. A couple more left here, guys, then we're done the box. So we got some other random stuff in the box here. So we got Robert Dirk, Keith Kachuk, Tom Fergus, Marty Rachinsky, Alexander Semick, Alexander Kostinov, Dave Elliott, Troy Murray. Oh, we got the little Humpty Dumpty card, Ray Shepard, draft prospects, Victor Kozlov. Oh. We got Terry Trinali, Scott Perigny, Gary Lehman, Dwayne Norris, Sean Van Allen, Charles Poulon, Rob Goudreau, Andrew McKinn, Roman Uskus, Greg Poloff, Gary Galley. We got Season leader, Theon Fleury, Marty Sorley. Dave Elliott again. Brent Ashton. Bob Carpenter. John Ozlick. Gord Murphy. Ted Donato. Tony Tantini. Mike Hudson. Gerard Gallant. Ron Tugnut. Peter Sidrowski. Mike Craig. Brian Leach. Alexander McGillney. Bob Emmer. Marv Alberts. Derek King. Doug Smale. Randy Carlisle. Ray Bork. Doug Boger. Mike Lair. Mike Gardner. Igor Chubruff. Rick Hansen of the Canucks. Brett Hall. Rick Tockett. Nice all-star card there. Another all-star Mike Richter. All-star Al McGinnis. Ray Bork. Scott Latchins. Mike Pedersen. Todd Elk. And Paul Calvini. Alright guys, that was our 1990-99 one box with a little bit of randoms in it. Hope you enjoyed the video and the series. If so, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. And always, see you next video. Have a good one.